We are finally getting a new Master Chief story, but it's not a game.
What?
So, Halo Studios posted via Cannon Fodder on Halo Waypoint. Back in January, we revealed three things. Kelly Gay is writing a new Halo novel. It's titled Halo Edge of Dawn, which is actually kind of a cool name, and it will be a Master Chief story. So, the question everyone had when they revealed this was, when does the story take place? We now have the info now of where it sets on the timeline. So it is a sequel to Halo Infinite's campaign, and it takes place right after eliminating Esrim in 2560, setting the Banished leadership into chaos. The Master Chief continues the fight on Zeta Halo, accompanied by his new AI companion and their loyal pilot Fernando Esparza. As Spartan 117 searches the scattered Allied forces, a young combat medic tortured and imprisoned for months by the Banished and the Harbinger may hold the key to unlocking deeper mysteries within this ancient ring world. But every step toward answers are haunted by the sinister, elusive Blade Master Jega Rdomnai, who is hell-bent on vengeance. Yes, he is alive, and he ain't happy. The theory that majority of us had turned out to be true, that the creepy murder cyborg elite is alive and he wants vengeance. Some of you might be like, we killed him in the campaign, right? So the theory was he was still alive. When he dies, his body goes into camouflage. So it looks like he's going to be the main villain of this book. What is the objective of this book? This is indeed the story set in the immediate aftermath of Halo Infinite's campaign, tying in some story threads from Rubicon Protocol, one of Kelly Gay's previous novels. And that takes place during the 6 months that Master Chief is currently floating in space unconscious. In some ways, Edge of Dawn might be thought as similar to First Strike, where we sat for a while and immediately fallout of the events transpired after combat evolved, dealing with some of the things that we learned while embarking on a new adventure. They will also give us more info on Edge of Dawn later this year, most likely during HCS Worlds in October. So, my final thoughts. This is good and kind of needed for the story to continue for Halo 7 to take place. Yes, I agree with everyone that this should have been campaign DLC, or the story should have been saved for Halo 7. I really hope this book doesn't tie up any loose ends that from Halo Infinite's story and mainly focuses on the Rubicon Protocol and Lucas Browning story points. Lucas Browning is the UNSC medic that was captured by the Banished and the Harbinger and was tortured for so long. What we should see in this book is the UNSC reconnect itself and establish a foothold similar to Alpha Base on Installation 04 during Combat Evolved. And that needs to happen because we only have 3 UNSC characters and 1 working Pelican and a bunch of unnamed Marines. So yeah, we do need to have like a hub for almost weapon down missions like in Halo 5 on Meridian and St. Helios that would originally were planned for Infinite to have, but for players to test equipment, weapons, and vehicles, but those were cut down and turned into the FOB pads that we got in the campaign. 5 things I want to see happen and that will lead into Halo 7 is the first one being the UNSC needs to get reinforced in some capacity so we can have more sandbox items, location, and characters. The second one is an extension on the Banished, new sub-leaders, because we did kill pretty much the majority of them that were established in Infinite's campaign. Like, Atriox is still alive, and we don't have like anyone under Atriox to fill in that gap. New sandbox for them. Please have the Scarab, needs to be there, as well as those. There were like these transport ships that were completely cut, but you can see like them damaged around the ring. As well as Banished Spartans. They are now established in lore and I would just love to see them actually be in the campaign. As well as the part of Zeta Halo that will be the main setting for Halo 7 is going to be set in the desert, is going to be set in a jungle, or we're just going to do another Pacific Northwest type of a deal. And the fourth one, most likely we're going to find out what weapon chose for her new name, because at the end of Halo Infinite's campaign, she says, I think I have the perfect one. So she's most likely going to have a new name. My theory is she's going to pick Miranda because she mostly resembles her. Because of UNSC uniform and everything, she kind of resembles Miranda. So I think she might choose Miranda for her name. And this is what I really want to see, is a tease that the Prometheans returning. I want them to return because of 3 reasons. Halo Infinite has really only had 2 factions, and that would be the UNSC and Banished. Sentinels aren't as dynamic compared to the Prometheans, and they also have vehicles like the Phaeton. I would also like to see a Forerunner tank that even back in Combat Evolved, they wanted to make a Forerunner tank. I would love to see that actually happen. And with the return, we can finally see Prometheans combat the Flood. That was the entire point of the Prometheans being created by the Forerunners, was to fight the Flood. Okay, so this being the end of the video, go follow me on my Twitch. That's twitch.tv/I'mGuildarts, and come say hi in the chat. I'm most likely streaming while you're watching this. If not, go leave a follow and probably turn on notifications so you'll get a notification that I am live. And sub to the YouTube channel. It's free. We're on the road to 100 subs, and that would be really cool if we met that goal. So write me a comment below if you want to see this happen in this book, or leave a like on the video, and I will see you later. Bye!